Prepare your wallet. Hello guys and welcome to the channel. My name is Cosmo Lord and today we need to ask the question, is Ka Htira a good archetype? So Konami just released this day using as the MSTTP YouTube channel the Ka Htira archetype. The new box that will be released in just a couple days, Photon Hypernova, will contain this new, I don't want to say new, it's just new support that will take this day to another level. But as the video progressed, I was taking a look. The most of these cars, these new cars, are gonna be secret and ultra rare, and they gonna be the chase car of the set. I'm sure of it, because this set is the one that can be against tier elements in a really strong battle. And since we don't have Maxi, this can change the way that this deck impact the format as the one that we had in OCG. In OCG, they had new other decks around that can put Ka Htira a little bit down from the competitive aspect of the game. But in TCG, I do believe this deck will have a big impact on the game, and maybe it will try to stop tier elements dominance after all. And that's the question that we need to ask yourself. Do you think it's a good investment to go for Ka Htira? So I will give my point of view. You can go if you like the deck and you really want to play. Go ahead. I'm just gonna tell you what I feel about the deck and what I feel the deck will be in the future, taking account OCG metagame right now. So if you take a closer look here, if you want to grab the cards that Ka Htira have available right now, the ones that were released in their Darwin Blast, you need to pay a lot of money. I mean, just for friend real, it's one of the most important cards that you need 3 of it. You need to pay like $74 or something like that. You can see, and the listing is so low. I mean, there's not even 10 and like just 13 cards for friend real, and that's it. And there are no more for this market, at least not for the CG player. And I do believe if you go to another website, maybe it's gonna be higher. So you're telling me that I need 3 cards, that the closer I can have it is just $75 for 3. That's a ton of money. And then if you take a look to the other cards you need trace of 3 of unicorn, and unicorn is around 30 bots, 30 bots, you see, and they are gone on the listing. And I will tell you, when the new deck release, this card will be extremely expensive. The ones with that Wind Blast, they're gonna go missing, and everybody is gonna run to try the cards. And you know what? You won't find it because everybody wants to try this deck out. Even the super rares right now is $3. $3 for dollar, and they're almost gone from the market. So there's a lot of hype for this archetype. And don't get me wrong, I understand why there's so many hype with this deck. This deck is good. This deck is not bad by any means, and it will have impact on the meta and it will be top tier. But what I'm gonna show you is this secret.
And that's a lot of ways to do
See,
that on
ultra rare,
too. And summon this card as a
ultra rare,
this card
in the field spell,
Reno to the tier lens.
ultra,
This is
secret rare. So yeah, most of the support cards for the new boss will be secret and ultra rare. And if they're gonna be the chase card, you know what it means. You need to pay more money, and when I say money, I am talking about just $13. I believe you need to pay way more just for a copy of the ultra rares, and maybe like $50 or $40 for the secret rares that they will have available. So, should you buy the Ka Htira archetype? I don't recommend to buy this deck if you don't have the Friend Reel and the Unicorn cards already. If you have these cards for the Darwin Blasters, go ahead. try to get the debt. I do believe it's better to pick up the decks like the elements from zero. So yeah, you can complete your debt. You can go to nationals. You can go to regionals, and I do believe you will have a good performance if you do it correctly. If you train, if you understand the meta, this then can be really good for you. But if you have tier elements or you have like supply that I don't actually know if you need to go for this debt because it's really expensive. And most in the case that you don't have unicorn already in Vario. Because right now, I will be honest with you, is this deck doesn't have the performance it needs. Tier elements continue to be the dominating force of the meta. This deck will go really fast in price, like really fast. And if we take a look at the OCG meta game right now, the most representative deck right now is actually Tier elements, still Tier elements. I will do Road to the Kings, you see metagames report number 3, and look at the pie chart. We have Tier elements as the most amazing deck right now. In where is Ka Htira? It's nowhere to be found. So that's what you need to take account when you buy a deck. I know OCG is not the same by any means as TCG, even though the banglist is different, but this show you a trend, and Tier elements is like so much powerful. I believe it's more powerful than Ka Htira. This deck is one of the strongest that Konami ever released, and if they go first, there's nothing. It's like nothing you can do, and they can stop Ka Htira plays. Yeah, they can play around some of the tournaments counters, the counter, the continuous card, maybe recalculus effect, but overall they will have more advantage in resource than you do, and eventually they will go over you. They've got Sprite 3 Brigade. Sprite 1 3 Brigade, when new cards are going to be released in the future, it will be an amazing deck. Right now, people play this deck and it's good. Adamazi this game is coming back thanks to the super heavy samurai new cards that are changing the meta in OCG. We need to talk about that in some video later on. We still have Bestial. Labyrinth has become an amazing deck in OCG, and right now in TCG he will become really powerful when that new card is gonna be released, the drop card. They will have poorly. This surprised me a lot. This is the deck that was released in Amazing Defenders. I didn't expect with all the three decks that this will be the best deck to perform the competitive aspect, but this is the deck that's being the best. So if you are poorly right now with TCG, you should try to keep an eye on this deck because maybe it's gonna be a good contender or maybe it's gonna go up in price. So you have a market opportunity there, and they will have orders. So in those orders, there is Ka Htira. So I don't know why Konami went that far to put this deck so cash focused. If competitive players know that in the near future, maybe the Ka Htira strategy won't be that good. At least for me, for myself, and what I see right now in this OCG, I wouldn't go for that deck. Sorry, I wouldn't go. And I know that some people will say that it's gonna broke the meta and maybe it's gonna have a lot of tops in the coming months. But eventually it will go down when the new box release. So, and that's something you need to take account when you try to make a deck. You want to make a deck that if you invest your money, it will be good maybe for a full year to be competitive, to try to get back some of the money you invest. It will be hasn't possible to have all back. You want to have tops, you want 100%, you want to have fun. That's the most amazing thing. And if you're losing and you are not seeing good result, you're gonna frustrate yourself. And when you go to the websites that you buy the cars, the cars, then they're gonna be down in price, so you will suffer a lot more. So if you don't have very unicorn those cars for Downwishing Blast, I suggest you skip this one. That's my opinion, guys. That's what I think, and there's the data that can support my theory. So let me know what you guys think about Kashtira down below in the comments, guys. And thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, heal the tin can in the lower part of the video, the tin can to subscribe and share with your friends. I really appreciate your support, guys, and thank you for watching.